I'm back everyone. iOS 15.5 has officially came out, so let's go and take a look at it on the iPhone 8 and see if you should actually install it. Now first of all, as I always mention, it makes the most amount of sense to go ahead and pretty much just install the latest version of software that you can, and in this specific case, Apple did a decent job with iOS 15.5 to be completely honest. Now the update size, I did install the RC version last Friday on all my iPhones because I thought it was coming out and it wasn't, and then I got impatient, but on the iPhone 8s that I also own, it was about 597.7 megabytes. So do keep that in mind if you're coming from the previous version, iOS 15.4.1. You should probably go ahead and have this much storage saved on your device in order to continue on. Now, as you can see, it says right here in the release log, iOS 15.5 includes enhancements to Apple Cash Card, Apple Podcasts, and other features and bug fixes as well. So this is actually pretty cool to have this big of an update with it only bringing a few features like this, because that means Apple is really enhancing the backend and really trying to make this as stable as possible. Now, so far, I haven't really had too much of a chance to actually mess around with it. I've had a few glitchy frames, little stutter frames here and there, but that's typical with any new update. And I'm sure with the next few days, as more and more people use it, I think it's going to be much more stable, or at least more, opinions are going to be out there. Keep it locked down in the comment section of this video too, so you guys can kind of see what people's opinions are on this update. I will say though, installing it on all my phones wasn't a problem. I didn't run into really any issues on all my devices, so do keep that in mind as well. And yeah, that's it. I mean, if you want to go ahead and jailbreak, I recommend staying on the lowest version. Because this update didn't really bring any crazy features, it's making me think that iOS 16, when that officially comes out as well, we're going to be seeing some really big changes coming out on that specific version, just because it's been kind of, tampering down with the amount of updates we've been getting. I feel like Apple's maybe focusing more on iOS 16. I don't know, I could be completely wrong, but that is one thing I'm kind of expecting. So should you install iOS 15.5 on your iPhone 8? Well, like I mentioned before, I would recommend it. I don't see why you shouldn't, especially now if you're rocking something like an iPhone 8. This phone is definitely going to be supported on iOS 16, so I would recommend just installing iOS 15.5 because iOS 16 updates are going to start coming out in the beta form, and Apple's probably going to be focusing on those updates. So in terms of that kind of covers it up for the most part. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.